It's washed up driftwood, quality stuff. We found our first decent piece of wood. That's coming home with me. I'm just going to go and grab it. It's a long piece, very long, but it's the nicest piece I've seen up to now, and I need to get down there without hurting myself. So what I'm going to do is put you up, leave you up here, because I'm not going to risk my camera getting fucked. Here we go. Hold on. Hi Rob. That's a decent piece of wood for the... This is a lovely piece. It's taller than me. What we'll do is we'll leave that there. You can see the size of it from there. It's a perfect piece of wood for making a fence and the other bits that I want to use it for. So we'll have the free stuff, free wood. We're doing a series and making your own garden fencing, making your garden good with pallet wood and free wood I found down the dock. There's another nice piece here which I'm going to probably take. It's a thick piece. I'm on my bike, but my bike's been put away, stashed. I mean, look at this. Big, thick, nice piece. Because we're not far from the last piece, we'll put that near the last piece. Some nice pieces of wood here. That'll chop up nice for fencing. You do get some nice stuff in here. I've chopped all the... Excuse me. I've been chopping all the trees down in the back garden. You've probably seen in my lives, I had a lot of trees at the back. There was a lot of wasted space. So I got a new chainsaw and I've been chopping the trees down. And now we're using them for the council. Gonna come and try and get rid of them. I'm hoping to chop them up in that machine and turn them into wood chip. And I'm gonna put some paving stones or stone down there, one or the other. I might get some paving slabs or some stones, and I'm going to do all that out, and that's going to be decking where I'm going to be chilling in the garden with the lights and stuff. It's going to look real nice to get some new garden furniture. It's going to look... So I hope everyone's alright. I hope you're alright, Rob. Sorry, this is just an impromptu little stream. I had nothing planned. I was just like, right, I woke up and I felt happy. I felt good. So I thought, well, I'll come and have a quick ride down here on my normal bike and see what I can find to get starting and finishing the garden project. Sorry, nice one, mate. Nice one, Rob. You can't beat fresh mackerel. They're good for eating, they say. I don't really like mackerel, but yeah, they're not my type of fish to eat, but they're good for bait, catching fish like congers and on the wrecks and stuff, and they're actually good during winter for catching whiting and that the mackerel are. So yeah, there are some lovely bits of wood down here. Some of the bits obviously I won't be taking, are too big. I haven't got... I mean, there's a nice small piece there, but that's, you know, it's a thick, cracked in the middle a bit too much. I know what pieces of wood I need and what's that, roughly what size for the gate part of it, the back gate, because I'm making a back gate and everything. It's going to look nice in the garden along with the flat. But yeah, I'm glad you're out there enjoying it, mate. It's the best thing you can do, fishing, walking, anything like that for your mental health. It really is a good thing to do for yourself. I'm glad you were mate too. not being on your own and being with a mate is great. Look at that, that'd be lovely for the garden if I had a way of carrying it. That is a lovely big fat piece of wood. Let me just jump across. You have to be careful on these rocks, you could do yourself an injury and really smash yourself in. And there's potholes around here from the rocks, so you have to be very careful. You know, you could do yourself a serious injury. I've got a couple of little tools in my bag, which I shall not say, just a couple of tools to strip some wood and that, because obviously it's like someone might go, oh, he's doing that, and it might cause a thingy, I don't know. Now there's a perfect piece there. If I can get that up, that'll cut in nicely for the fence. So I'm going to see if I can get that up here, and I might be able to take that piece. Just might be big enough, just the right size I can carry. So just give me a sec. I'll take my bag off. Health and safety. There's a lovely piece here, but I'll need to work out I'm going to get down there, so I need to plan my route. That's a nice piece, but this piece would be lovely if I can get it. This would be the best piece of the day. I am at my limit to what I can take with the wood. Hold on. Start risking bringing you down there, smashing my phone on. Any accident, I need my phone safe. Hang on. Am I doing it the right way? Sorry. Hold on. Definitely, mate. Nice one, Rob. Cheers, Rob. Thank you very much. This is not heavy. The perfect piece. That's a lovely piece. That's going on my bike. That piece, good 20-30 quid piece in a wood shop. Thank you very much. That is. So yeah, cheers, Rob. Look after yourself, mate. Happy dangling, as they call it. Is it tight lines? Happy dangling for your mackerel. I hope you get loads. Should do this time of year. Can't see why you wouldn't. So yeah, take care, then. Have a good one. I'm just gonna film a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna end up coming off. So I'm just coming on to say it's Andy's Man Club tonight. If anyone's going through a tough time, get yourself to a club. I'm not facilitating today. Again, I'm off for a month, which is my way of having a break for a month, which is good for me. I need a break. Everybody needs a break. That looks like a weird handle. And I have to take that handle and have a look at it. What are those? Oh, it's a pram handle. No, it's not good. Always on the hunt for good stuff. There's a life ring down there. It's a shame how these things get in here. Plastics. Now I can't clean all the plastics up. I would love to come down one day and start cleaning up plastic and stuff. I could take the rope off that, because that lifeguard rope stuff is nice. I could use that for the garden, really. I keep that there in mind because that'd look nice painted in the garden as a theme. So what I'm going to do is take that actually and come back. Well, not now. I'm going to bring it up. There's a risk of doing some serious injury on here. What am I doing? Hang on. I said I won't bring you up here. Down here. Get there. going anywhere. I'm going to come back for that because I've kind of got a nautical theme. I want to do like a nautical theme in the garden when it's all done, and that'll look nice painted. I don't want it orange. I might paint it white like the Titanic life rings sort of thing, with some nice colours. So yeah, anyone can do this stuff, I do. I'm saving the planet, that's my issue. I like to save the planet. I'm reusing stuff that's just floated about and got lost and all these things. I'm reusing it, so that's where I come in to save the planet. I'm gonna be knackered for tonight, but hey, I've just got 2 amazing pieces of wood, and now I've just nearly fallen over, so I've got to be careful. So I thought I'd do a video. There's a nice bit. Do be very careful, 'cause I'm trying to be careful. Simple as that. There's a nice piece, and it's angled at the bottom. Again, a lovely piece of wood that I might take. If there's any better things, then I'll obviously take them. This isn't a bad piece of wood. I've got to come back where I came to collect my stuff, so wood and that. So there's a nice piece, which will make a nice fence pole for the garden. I need a drink. I carry my drink in my pocket that way. If I can, I'll bring you some deer on camera and all. This is a perfect spot for the deer that come in. I'm sorry, I'll keep turning this around. I do apologise. I've got to stop every so many yards to have a look, because the good bits of wood are stashed deep in the rocks. So yeah, go check out One Rod. Any of my subscribers, go and follow One Rod. If you're not into fishing, fair enough, just subscribe to him anyway. You don't have to watch his fishing videos, it just helps the algorithm. I'm subscribed to a few channels that I don't even like, you know, they're not even my cup of tea of what I do, but it helps the algorithm. I kind of like the people of what they are doing with the channel. I like what they're doing, and it's not my cup of tea what their hobbies are. So, you know, I'm like, I'm going to subscribe anyway because it helps them. But yeah, pieces like these, man, look at them. Wish I could turn the... Whoa, that was a fucking rattly piece. Well, hey, excuse my language. There are a couple of nice pieces here. Big blocks, but I can't take massive pieces. There's another lovely piece there. Some of this I can't take. It's too big. I'm at my limits with that piece. I've just found that really good piece. That's perfect for what I want. That'll be strapped to my handlebars. There are some lovely pieces of wood around here. I might bring my chainsaw and cut some of these up, you know. My chainsaw will cut through these. The next time I come down, I might bring my old chainsaw. That'll be a good idea if I could. Bring my chainsaw, because there's some lovely pieces here. I mean, right under here there's a giant piece of that's possibly takeable. I mean, this is a lovely piece. If I can fit it on my bike, there's another piece. There's only so much I can carry myself. There are a couple of lovely pieces of wood in this vicinity. There's another piece under here that's buried, but it's a nice piece. there has been a bit of copper stripping back down here, someone's been naughty. But now I have to stop every so often to take a look over the rocks because you can't always see. Hopefully I'll be able to watch this back because I'll edit it a bit because you can mess around with these stuff now. I'd like to help. They're maybes because I've got some really good bits. I'm going to get scratched up today, and there's a nice lovely post down there, brown fence post, but it's not what I want. It's not what I want. There's a couple more nice pieces over there. There is an inlet over here which we're going to have a look at. We're going to take a look at because we get loads of washed up stuff in there from dead cows, dead sheep, all sorts of good giant pieces of wood pallets what come off boats and what's chucked in. It's amazing, it all washes up. I'm hoping I can carry what I've got, the actual bits I've managed to pick up. See, I wouldn't have done this if my mental health was truly on its knees. I didn't want to get out, but this helps my mental health. This really does help me to get out and do something. A real opportunity to get out and do stuff. Right, there's another big fence post here. Possibility. Warning to self, put some decent shoes on and get some safety boots. Nice safety ones. I've seen the ones I want. That's a nice piece. For next time. I can't take that piece right now, it's too much weight in it. So yeah, let's get along to the next destination bit. It kills me because I'm in agony with my back, I'm in agony with my legs. Really am struggling. I have a real bad back problem and I really do struggle, but I just think if I can do a little bit, and that's okay. It's for pieces like this what I need. Should have brought my gloves. But I really struggle. But I push myself to doing it. I am pushing. I really am. It's not easy. I may look like I'm doing alright on the surface and getting there with things, but I'm struggling. I'm heartbroken and all sorts in my head. My head's gone, but I'm busy. I'm distracting my mind. I'm keeping busy by distracting myself. Sorry about that. Wash my mouth out. Got a bit of wood chip or something in my mouth. But I've got a lot of painkillers in me, so I'm doing reasonable. But yeah, I shouldn't have to take this many painkillers to keep going. I shouldn't. I'm only young. My own fault, all the damage I've done to my back over the years. It's not good. Self-inflicted. But when you're a child, you don't realise what's going to grow, what the dangers sometimes. Being an ADHD child and all, you don't realise till it's too late and the damage is done. It's not something you put in your head and go, well, I know this is dangerous, bad idea, this is going to hurt when I grow up, I'm going to be fucked. You don't think. You don't think at all about that. A nice bucket. It is. That's nice. That can come on. There's a bit of mouse has got in there, I feel. A vole. a mole, or whatever you call moles. Dead mole, sorry about that. Bringing you a dead mole, that's not nice, is it? A lovely bucket. That'll come in handy. Some of these pieces of wood that are washed up inland are nice. Really. I call this wood Darwin. I'm looking for wood. Like pinks of wood and free wood. And it's all free. This is open access. You're in come along here. It's part of life. You're entitled to it all. So yeah, don't feel like you're trespassing or whatever, because you're not. It used to be blocked off, but they've opened this up and the path you can walk down over there. So yeah, don't worry about the feeling like you're trespassing or whatever. And it's free. It's called salvage, wood salvage. You're salvaging free wood, which is being washed up on the shore. So yeah, you're doing well with that part. Cleaning it up, as you call it. You're actually cleaning the river up and its tidelines. So you're doing a favour for the world. You're always going to get a job's worth. Fair enough. If you don't get a job's worth, then you're good. But you always get a job's worth. That's life. Nobody goes through life without meeting a job's worth. And I've met many a job's worth over my times, over the years. I'm just sorry if you are coming, if anyone pops in and just comments or whatever, don't get them, but I'm focusing. I'm stood on a really nice piece of scaffold board or whatever it is, but there's no way I'm taking that. It's too big. Look at the size of it. Wow. It's a scaffold board. That makes a lovely bench. Make a nice bench in the garden, but I haven't got the manpower. Look at this, what's washed down. Why don't I just turn the camera around now? Mr. Senior, you're filming long enough. You should know that by now. You fix the problem with live streaming and getting the big screen now. You fix that. Rugby ball over there. Game of rugby, anybody? We're almost at the end piece, so we can walk down to where I want to be. Definitely, I do fancy a few pieces I'm going to take, that I can take anyway with what I can carry. I'd love to take that rubber life ring, because yeah, that's lovely, but I can't physically take that thing. I mean, this is nice. Look at this. Lovely bucket, might take that. Fishing. It's had bait in it in summer, it stinks. Looking out. Back camera. You know, look at these old track bolts. If anybody knows, comment down below. AS. Hang on. What's the one? Let's have a look. That's too crowded. Hang on. Might be able to see it better if you spit on it normally. Bed. Some BR. So BR is British Rail, is it? I think so. BR is British Rail. Two old proper classic track bolts. You could polish them and use them for summer, just as decoration. Or you can make a knife out of one of them if you like some of them channels I watch. They do actually make knives and stuff out of track bolts. Proper steel, isn't it? Sun's going in now. So yeah, you find out they've got here. They haven't come down. the actual river. They ain't washed up. Nowhere. Track bolts just don't wash up. In the weight of them. They've been dropped there for some reason. Could put them in my bag and use them for some decoration in the garden, but polished up they'll look nice. But nah, I've got other jobs. I want that ring, life ring, because that'll be nice to actually do up for the garden and put it on the wall, like put some rope round it and make it into like an old Titanic style life ring. A nautical theme to my garden theme. See, I'm always out on the lookout for things like that, and just I can't be done. I didn't steal the ring, wherever it came from. I didn't think it was found fair and square, so it becomes mine. It's free salvage. There's another nice piece of wood. Possibly could take. That's nice. That. About this height of my gate and all. We'll see on that piece because it's a bit rough here, and some of the other pieces it's a little ropey, but you could fish up here. I've fished halfway down here and had some nice flounders and stuff, but it's a trek and it's pretty rare. They've dropped off the flounders for the river, so you used to have good sessions down this way, but you don't here now, so I don't tend to come this far now. It's really dead. I'll fish ferry and stuff because I know I have some good sessions there. I really do bag out flounders there. I do well. But to come down here and catch maybe 2 or 3, yeah, it's nice the scenery. Don't get me wrong. But no, I'm not into it. I'm not really. This is all boggy here. I've got to be careful. People have actually gone round the other way, made a track. And over here there's a nice pallet. If I had my pallet breaker, I could take a few of them, but that's too rotten for my liking. I do like the wood to look whatever I'm gonna say, I can't remember the word. Realistic. Rustic, that's the word. I like the wood to look rustic. It's great. Old wood, you want it to show its age when I'm doing the jobs and I'm sanding it and that and varnishing it, painting it with a wood protector. You want it to show its age. That's great if you can show the age of a piece. Just got to be careful with here because it's boulders and rocks, and if I go over it's going to be hard to find me. Now this is a lovely piece. I like this in a wood salvage yard, chopped up for the right pieces. It'll be that £1,000 piece of wood here. Easily, a grand piece of wood done up, all chopped and all into pieces. It would be, definitely. I kind of know a bit about wood, what's good and what's bad. Kind of over the years of collecting free stuff, and I've tried, it's kind of a thing you get to know which are good pieces and which are bad. Like this piece seems a lovely piece there, but too heavy. I ain't got the time for it. I want them lightish pieces, real nice long bits that I can slide over my handlebars. There is some sort of table over here, an old table. Well, there's a chair and there's an old table. It's like someone's been chilling here or sleeping, fishing. You could camp here, I'd love it. Let us know if you want to see me do a camp out here. Some lovely bits of wood there from an old bench. That was a bench, it was a lovely bench. Nice, lovely salvage bench. Got that scrapped out. Still salvage some of that. Try and build another bench. It is a nice piece. But let me know in the comments if you want to see us doing a wild camp here. I mean, look, we've got a nice chair to have a sit down on. Let's have a look. Nice. But yeah, my legs are a bit scratched up again. Jesus, getting excuse me, there's a bit of wind. It's facing you into me chest as best you can. Oh, I'm back again, it's killing. What am I doing? Things I do to keep mental health on track. If I was good enough, I could collect all that rope and all up. I could salvage all that and done do it. Quality stuff. My legs. A nice day out today with John Maltby, me and John. Good day out. Went for a nice meal in the afternoon and then went out. We had a good time. Here we are at the place we want to be. I think somebody's pulled this pipe thing down what we used to be here and made a shelter. They've been sleeping under this thing with the tarp. I could put my tent under here, so let me know if you want to see us do a outdoor trip. We'll bring a fishing rod for fun, just one, because obviously it goes really far out here, so we'd have to plan a good tide to fish. Could have two tides really if we wanted. Don't matter. Tide line and stuff. So yeah, I think it would be nice to wild camp in my little tent and maybe have a fishing rod out and do some fishing and just have a chat and a long live stream, really long live stream. Yep, there's loads of good stuff washed up down there. The size of that tree. Could be hundreds of years old, that tree, very, very likely. We need to get over there, can you see? When we go over there and then that's it. Come back and get our spoils. Hello, watching, hello. Right, I'm going to try and get out of here. It's a bit pretty dangerous. I'm going to wreck my shoes. Oh god, my legs. I need to try and be careful. But no, I hope you're alright today. Got nettles in my shoes. I destroy my shoes quite quick now. I buy lovely Nikes and they're just, because I work and I do things, I go out and I actually use my shoes. I do walking as best I can for my mental health, and the doctors have advised me to just keep walking and not giving up with the problems on my back and stuff. I wonder if I can get on there and it's not too soggy. Let me just try walking over there, because I might not get as bad over there. This grass stuff might be alright for one. Oh, it's slushy. Oh no, this looks a bit better. I'm going to probably get wet feet though. Tides have been in over here. This is bog stuff. Rabbits are like it on here. There's plenty of rabbit droppings. Could even bring the air rifle and shoot some rabbits and cook them up. The fresh rabbit cook up. I don't want to sink on this stuff, but other people must have walked it because I can see the trail. Another bucket there. We're going to make a better track to get back to where the good pieces are, so I'm going to make a better track. This is very boggy, slushy. I'll be very careful. see the footprints where the deer come over here, so they do get a few deer down here. And the ram's deer down here. This is where I always come to the end of here to have a look. This is where everything gets washed up from shoe. There's some really nice amazing would certainly be nice in my garden to do what I want to do. The job's simple. I couldn't collect any of them. They're way too heavy. Too much for me. But I've seen some I can use, yeah, which I'll put on the way there. Might fit in my bag. The water's been all the way down here. It's been a long time since I've been down this way. I used to love it. It's just peaceful, it's out the way, and I used to come while bird watching the birds and the deer and the rabbits and take some lovely pictures, but I've not been the best recently. Look at these big patches of water. Shit. I just feel like this is not good because I'm going to end up putting my foot in one of these water patches. Shoes. Look, all this shit petrol can there, look. There's a couple of nice pieces of wood again. But I've got the pieces I really want to take because they're nice pieces. But I'd love to come and get a bit better and come and pick a lot of rubbish up down here and try and tidy up. You know. I like to keep the waterways as tidy as you can. I mean, this piece here, make a lovely bench. Make a nice bench. I'll put that up there for a day. That's the thing I would definitely make a nice bench out of. Motorbike helmet down here. So you wonder how this stuff gets in. Well, it gets tossed in by idiots. Did someone drive the motorbike in the river? Football. I mean, look at that motorbike helmet. Oh, there's a bench. If that's what I think it's, I'm taking that. That looks like a lovely bench. Yeah, I'm going to carry that. I don't care if I have to carry it far. I'm taking it. Look at that. That looks like one of those old school gym benches. I'm taking this if it's got the other half to it. Look at this. And it does. That's been carried back with me. Look at that. Lovely old school bench. Am doing it the wrong way? Sorry. Go back. Lovely old school bench fold out. I'll put some better legs on it. That is a nice bench. I don't care if I have to carry that far. I'm taking it. Right. I'm going to end it here. I'm feeling crap. I need to have a break. I'm going to have a sit down and a rest for half an hour. And I'll talk to you later. Look after your mental health. Got checking out. Just remember that there's BP. I've had a good walk. I had a talk with you guys. And you can watch this when it's out. I love you all. Stay safe. Take care of your mental health. And I'm always here for a chat. Tight lines.